Welcome to episode 10 of the 7-11 series, and we're coming quite near to the end. And this one's going to be about the PLL parity and the specifics that go into how you use it in a solve. So firstly, we just go through the algorithm, and I think there's only one standard one that people use, and it looks like this. And the AUF is just a U2. The execution differs from person to person. What I do is to flick with ring and then middle. So ring, then middle, U2. But other people do a complete like R2, R2, then this. Or you can also do sort of an R and then you flick up once. Oh, wait, let me do it again. Yeah, but it really depends on you, and you can also do it with your right hand. All these different ways of executing with your right hand, and it doesn't really matter too much. So next is your adjacent PLL parity algorithm, and there is a specific algorithm for this, but I'm a bit lazy to learn it and implement it into myself. So what you can do that is probably just as fast is do RU R prime U prime as a setup, and then do your PLL parity algorithm across, or you can do RU R prime U, and then also just do your parity algorithm across. Something that you can also try to do is to perform the algorithm when your edges are in the back. So you can do any one of the following, just this, and then undo to solve the things from different angles. So because of PLL parity, you can't actually use two-side PLL recognition for even layered cubes, and the 4x4 included. For this one, it will look as if you just have a clockwise U perm with these three edges being cycled, but then in fact it's not the case because we have a 4x4 and this is a parity case. So just take note of that if you are really good at two-sided PLL recognition on odd layered cubes. Okay, so this next portion is going to be specific cases where you would use your PLL algorithm or PLL parity algorithm in conjunction with your PLL algorithm. And the basic rule for this is you always want to preserve bars. So in this case, you have one bar here, and so you don't really want to do your PLL parity across like this. You always want to try to preserve this and do it across like this. And what you get from this is an R perm. So you can just go straight into it. But there will be some anomalies like this. So this is actually if there are like no bars on this and there's headlights. So for this you want to do your parity across here, and then you get a T perm at the end. Or you can do the T perm first and then the parity algorithm. It's up to you. So there's some specific cases for the J perms, and this is pretty handy to know. When you have your bar over here and then your L over here, what you want to do is your J perm or JB perm first, and then you get your parity straight after that. But if you have the mirror of that case where your L is on the back, what you want to do is your parity algorithm first, and then you get your J perm. And the reason for this is if you reverse any of the orders around, you end up having your L perm, which is not as friendly to do on a 4x4 as it is on, say, a 3x3. Also, some special cases involve your parity A perms, and you have headlights here, but you also have bars here and here. So you might not know which side exactly to do your parity algorithm from. But in this case, actually, it doesn't matter. You always just get an A perm at the end. Yeah, so that was from this angle, or you could do it from this angle, and you still get an A perm. So yeah, you just look out for those, and you don't need to do any AUFs, just go straight into your A perm, or your parity algorithm and do your A perm. So another case is when you have just two corners swapped like this, and what you want to do is the first part of your Y perm, so this OLL, and then you do U parity, then U, and then you finish your Y perm. And what this avoids is having to do, after you do a Y perm to swap these two, you have an adjacent PLL parity case at the back. And then you have to do the algorithm for it. And it's probably just faster to do half your Y perm U algorithm, U, and then do your YPerm, the second part of your YPerm again. Yeah, so that's about it for this video. The PLL parity is probably nicer to get than the OLL parity, but both have a 50% chance of occurring. So it's important to be able to get the cases down for both of these parity algorithms, and yeah, you'll be on your way to achieving your goals in 4x4. So the next video is going to be the last one, and it's going to be weird, I think. Yeah, so look forward to that. See ya.